What we've got for you today, you're going to be shipped fresh. They are right off the boat, steamed, ready to go to your door over 2 business days of the blue Maryland crabs for a featured price of $59.98. Now, you're Captain Jim.
Right.
That's how we know you as.
Yes.
Your dad started the company, but for those of us at home, you're thinking, okay, brand new today. We are right in the middle of crabbing season. What makes the Maryland blue crabs so special?
Well, with all the crabs, the blue crab is like the caviar of crabs.
Yeah.
So it's candy of the Chesapeake. These crabs literally came off the boat today.
That's incredible. And you're just down there.
Yeah, we steam them fresh with a traditional Maryland crab spice.
Well, you know what I think is so interesting, Captain Jim, is when we talk about fresh off the boat, that means when you get these home, wait probably no more than 3 days to bring them home. And since we have shipping included for 2 days, start thinking about what you wanted to do for the weekend. Is the weather nice outside? Were you thinking about having some people over? And maybe you're thinking, okay, I live in Georgia, I live in Texas. I never would be able to get my hands on Maryland blue crabs. Well, today we're going to show you exactly what you're bringing home, and we're going to show you how they're shipped to you because they are fresh, ready to go. You just start kind of with the cleaning process, and that's how you're going to get to the caviar of crab.
That's right. You take the blue crab here, and what you want to do is you pull the top shell off.
Okay.
And when you pull the top shell off, you're going to clean everything out.
Okay.
And you'll basically have the crab like that.
Yeah.
And then you'll split the crab in half.
Just with like a knife or your bare hands?
No, you just break it. You just break it.
So just crack open a beer and then crack open the crab.
Right.
Okay.
Right. and then you just slowly take it, and there you go.
Can I have a little bite?
Oh, you certainly can.
Okay, look at all that crab meat that you're getting right there.
And it has a great, it's sweet, it has a butter taste, real distinct flavor. And the great thing about it.
Oh man, it's so dense. It doesn't disappear in your mouth sometimes, you know what I mean?
Caviar of crabs.
Yeah.
It's delicious. Now you could dip it in butter, but you really don't need to because it has that sweet, delicate taste to it.
So when you think about 12 crabs delivered to your door, obviously I assume as a Captain Boat owner, going crabbing every day, what's a serving like that to you? If I was going to invite some people over right now for the weekend, how many people do I need to RSVP for this?
Well, you get a dozen here. That would easily, this is the amount of meat you get out of one crab.
Wow.
So it's just about a crab cake.
So if you want to take a look right here, I'm going to hold this crab up just so you can see. This is 1 portion size, and you're getting 12 of these. So think about that big game that's coming up this weekend. A lot of you are fantasy footballing.
Yep.
I mean, does this constitute as kind of like the guide to get a bushel of crabs delivered to your door, like we call it up here?
Right. Yeah. Yes,
okay,
it is.
good. Well, take us through some of the ideas that you've put together, because as crab season is really like in its height right now, this is the time that you want to take a leap of faith to do something new from the Chesapeake Crab Company.
Well, the great thing about the crabs this time of year, September, October, November, the crabs are getting ready to bed down for the winter time.
Yeah.
So they're actually like a bear. They're getting all full of meat and just it's a perfect time to have crabs.
Well, we made just a little bit of crab gravy. Explain what that is.
Well, what you do is you just have a simple spaghetti sauce, and you take the blue crab and you break it up into pieces.
Yeah.
And just let it simmer in there. You'll get the sweet taste of crab throughout the sauce.
See, this is like my idea, a little carb central full of caviar, of crab on a fresh bed of pasta. How good does that look? Oh my gosh, and dig in. And then you did crab stuffed mushrooms over there.
Yeah, they call them crab poppers, yes.
Crab poppers, how good does that look? And you know what I love about this is you can really pair the Maryland crab with the sweet and kind of juicy and succulent flavor with items like with the vegetables that are in their bounty right now. We're starting to see a lot more corn. You can do the asparagus, you can do the great salad, but my favorite part is the seasoning.
Yes, yes. Well, the seasoning itself that we use has been around since 1940. So each crab is lightly spiced, and actually in the steaming process, the spice gets into the meat, and that's why you don't need to add anything to it. It's just a great tasting, sweet meat.
You know, and I think what's really great about that is the opportunity that you get a 40-year-old tradition.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And talk to us about what's all in the spice. Is it paprika? Is it spicy? Has it got a little bit of salt?
It's a secret
It's a
recipe.
secret,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But red pepper, cinnamon, but it's a family secret. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
I dig it. Well, just think about the opportunity. I know I grew up in Georgia my entire life and never saw the opportunity to have blue crabs in my home. When you think about the opportunity of the sweetest, most succulent crab meat there is, the best of the best, if Maryland had a mascot, you are bringing home 12 of these. We include the shipping and handling. Yeah. This is why I love QVC, is because you get the opportunity today to be able to get things you wouldn't normally be able to get in your grocery store or in your gourmet food section. You break apart all of that beautiful lumped crab meat, and you get to start to experience on why they say that's what Maryland does, football and crab.
Yep.
Which
exactly.
is pretty fantastic. You're getting 12 of them brand new today. It's your opportunity to get these freshly steamed, delivered to your door. They're never frozen. You're getting 12 of them for $59.98. It is M44858, Captain Jim. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
You are welcome. I'm sorry, I've got that crab and butter all over my fingers. Watch out, ladies.
We'll be watching out for Ms. Courtney. By the way, in this show, we do have a handful of brand new things I know you're going to be very excited to see. But one of the most popular things that we've had for you that we wanted to present was our food